Hey everybody, it's your boys, Brandon
and Josh. Welcome back.
Yes.
Hello, Dolly.
You sing your musicals, and I'm gonna open this can because we are back here on Booze
Don't
Review.
rain on my parade.
Thank you, Ethel, for that. Last week you set down a musical challenge, a trivia challenge, and little did we know the Rusical was coming.
Yes, bitch. And I believe someone even answered my question.
Yes. Thank you all for those who are commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing. We love it. Keep doing it. I think we are 2 away from reaching our 250 subscriber goal to cover Drag Race Yugoslavia.
Oh my God! Do I have to start learning Yugoslavian?
Da
seems like it works. If it doesn't, it's somewhere between Germany and Russia. I'll just say yada every time.
Somewhere in there. We had some Russians on today's episode.
Oh, da!
But shout out to our friend Terry Hastings, photographer. I'll put up some of his stuff we did together. He was the one that got the musical trivia. He said it was from a chorus line.
Tits and ass. Bought myself a fancy pair. Yeah.
You know, men of a certain age.
All right, the question of the week. The question of the week. You saw it this week in RuPaul's Drag Race season 8, episode 8.
13-8.
Yeah. Which show? We already know because we were told that it's Barbra Streisand. But which show was Don't Rain on My Parade?
Ooh, throwing out another. I love these challenges. So let's get into this week's episode's challenge.
Hey,
Miss Lala Ree has gone home.
Yes, Lala is gone. They're all solfege syllables. Come on.
Okay, well she gone. Following her mom out the door.
Yeah, don't let the door hit you at a good little split chest, they say. All right, so bye-bye, Lala. We'll see you next time. In the workroom comes RuPaul in her boy look this week.
Yes, RuPaul of RuPaul's Drag Race. Coincidence.
How about that?
This suit, I lived.
Yeah.
I loved this. This was like a magic eye moment. If you looked at it from a different angle, a rose would pop out.
Yeah, I love the black. The black inner makes it pop, the suit. And I called it like zebra snake chrome.
Ooh, yeah.
Give me some of that zebra snake chrome, yeah.
That's what's for dinner. RuPaul, this is a heel, girl. This is a heel.
Heel. So we learned that the challenge this week is going to be social media, the Rusical.
The Unverified Rusical. This Rusical does not have a blue check, girl.
Oh.
They're not authorizing it. Cher didn't authorize her. Madonna didn't authorize hers. So let's no.
And Zuckerberg ain't gonna sign off either.
Oh. Right. Zucker's shutting it down. There was too much.
So I love this. On this show we don't review a whole lot of the background work stuff. That's another show. We're gonna get to the looks, but I do want to say it was funny as fuck this week to have them bitches put Denali and Rose fighting for the top spot in an audition.
Oh yeah, let's take a little time for that. What did y'all think about this? Because we are theater people, okay, in this house.
Nasty.
We've been to an audition or two, and girl, if that's
or 2000, right?
I got a self-tape due tomorrow. Okay, after we did and done with this, I gotta run some lines over there.
Right.
That's what an artist's life is about. You auditioning.
Amen.
So I like this.
I liked it. It was funny. And you know what's funny? When Rose, obviously they picked Rose, so Rose was the first one up, and they even put like a backtrack, a beat with her. Obviously she just jumped up and was singing a cappella. And then they put Denali up, and she turned it out too, but they're not gonna help edit her to look good. So I'm like, okay. I don't know if Denali turned it out. Denali did well. I mean, they're both musical theater kind of.
Well, I would say they both approached it from different angles. Rosé was like, I am musical theater. I sing and I kind of dance and I act my ass off. Denali was like, yeah, I can carry a tune, but I can stunt and split, and that's what she was looking for. And it was like,
and we're happy Rosé got it because bitch worked.
and shout out to Utica, because Utica was like, after last week, no.
Oh yeah, she didn't give her part.
I'm not giving up shit.
Yeah. So. And then we get a visit from Anne Hathaway, bitch. Oh,
Anne.
You know, a lot of people don't like Anne Hathaway. I think she looks perfectly average, which makes me like her even more, because...
Well, that's part of it. That's part of the thing with Anne. She's like perfectly nice, always a student girl that didn't have to try very hard.
It'll be perfectly nice.
Do you know where that musical's from?
There's another musical.
There's another challenge. We're just gonna challenge y'all all the way home this week.
Apparently it's musical season.
But I thought Anne gave great advice to the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gottmik, Denali didn't get her part, so Gottmik was like, what do you tell a girl that didn't get the part she wanted to stay in the game? I was like, word, Gottmik, you better use it to get your teammate back in the game.
Let's get into some of this Rusical business.
Yeah, they were choreographed by Jamal. Michelle helped with the vocals, but that was neither here nor there. The Rusical starts out, and Tina Burner is giving us Eliza Minnelli in Cabaret.
Yeah.
Narrator. I thought she was good.
We'll get to the padded and shaped for once too.
I was like, Tina is finally giving me a womanly shape, and I liked it.
Yeah, it was cute. Other standouts that you enjoyed in the...
Rosé, at first I was like, ooh girl, Rosé, your pussy is out the whole time. But then I realized that was part of the part of it. So I was like, okay. I thought Utica did really well because she had all the words, the crunchy munchy.
I didn't think Utica was great, but yeah, her face turns it out and things like this. You definitely need face. Who didn't do so well?
Immediately, okay. So I immediately clocked Simone because Simone was wearing my favorite 3 colors: orange hair, lime green jacket, and purple tights.
It was a purple wig and neon green and orange on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
But whatever. I mean, it was just
Those are my 3 colors, and I was like, oh no, girl, this is not it.
If you didn't like those 3 colors, then I can't imagine anybody liked it because you love those bright, bold neons.
Oh, I'm sure there's a Simone stan out there that's just gonna forgive it all, but no, girl, this was not it. Also, Candy looked a mess. Oh my God, Candy looked a mess. Girl.
Candy looked like any other Latino woman that works at a call center in America.
I wish he was lying, folks. I wish he was lying.
Complete with the shake and go wig. I mean, them bitches be pulling a wig out, wrapping that hair up so they don't have to do nothing. Barely a pin in it.
Yeah. Messy.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. I don't know if that's the Rona. I don't know if it was Candy's performance.
It was something.
But overall, I liked this Rusical. I thought it was fun. I still think the best Rusical was the first one in season 6 with Courtney Act. Adore Delano. Ben de la Creme was singing good on that one. So we had, overall, the girls did good here.
Yeah.
RuPaul comes down the runway, and she was giving us a pompadour with this like 80 shoulder blazer dress with the purse. Mama, heel.
This heel. This is the RuPaul's highest heel of the season, and probably several seasons. She always wears that huge blowout wig. I loved it. It's like 80s. Hello, let's go.
Yeah, these are like, for some reason, RuPaul wears this kind of style on Drag Race UK.
Right.
She loves that over there, that show, but for some reason she doesn't bring it over here enough.
Yeah.
But whatever, girl.
And wasn't it like unfinished edges? But like intentionally unfinished.
A little raw punk.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that.
So RuPaul tells us
category is Yellow Gorgeous.
Yellow!
Wait, where'd you come from?
Okay, so I'm gonna let you once again. I always think I have better looks, so I'm gonna let him go first.
You usually do, bitch. I ain't gonna deny it. You got creativity and charm. You still working on some of those other ones, but I'm here
in a yellow jacket.
Bitch, now wait a minute. You tried to tell the most Caucasian person on the planet that's not albino to wear yellow. I'm just barely happy that I got a little yellow eyeshadow and a jacket, and maybe I look washed out, maybe I don't.
The girls made it work, so you gotta do what you gotta do, honey. What you think? Oh, by the way, this is my friend Pikachu. He's here with us today for the yellow runway. But he's gonna move, okay? Because you won't be able to see the girls. But my look is in honor of this motherfucker right here. because in 1 week on the 27th, Pokemon will be celebrating its 25th anniversary.
Wow.
And some of us were here from day one because we're old bitches who don't know how to give it up. Okay, so I'm giving you a tribute to my boy Pikachu, and he was involved in my photo shoot with Magnus Hastings in the Rainbow Revolution, who got Mick was in there. A lot of the girls this season were in that book. And I was privileged to be a part of it, and so was Pikachu. We're here for the Yellow Runway, and so the first bitch down the runway, Tina Burner.
Tina Turner turning it out with Yeah, this was cool. This was classic Tina Burner. And you know, on RuPaul's Drag Race, it's hard to like, you know, they get in this thing where it's like, don't do the same thing. But that's her shtick. That's her gimmick. She's been doing it for like decades. I don't know. Is she like 72 or something? Oh no, she's been rode hard and put away wet. Okay.
She's a year older than you are.
Well, that makes me feel good about myself. Thank you for sharing.
It wasn't meant to, girl.
Just kidding. We love you, Tina. You good. You all right. So she comes out with her shtick taxi look.
Beep beep, New York taxi, heel girl. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Next on the runway was Olivia Lux, Smiley Queen.
Olivia gave. When we do these color runways, there's always one girl that just goes for a simple pageant dress in that color.
Yeah.
Silky did the orange, Jada.
Yeah.
Somebody did a purple. This was classic pageant yellow. Love the ostrich feathers, heel.
Yeah, I called it Jackie O. I loved it too. The only thing I didn't love is it was voluminous at the top and nothing at the bottom. She needed like feathers around, you know how they have that like
around the train.
Around the train, yeah. So, but I still gave it a heel.
Heel. Next down the runway was my girl from Conway by LA, Miss Simone.
That's right, I started to forget that.
And she was giving this like Mila Jovovich in Fifth Element, but yellow with Jennifer Lewis's fur coat in yellow.
Yeah.
With somebody, Taylor Swift's romance hair in yellow.
That was the Betty Boop.
Something. Miss Simone. Croc girl. I like the pieces. I don't like it together. Bye.
Yeah, that was exactly my thought. I'm like, she heard yellow and she dug through her wardrobe and pulled everything out. Sorry, Croc. Next down the runway, Utica Minnesota Queen.
Utica.
She's not from Minnesota though, is she?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Minnesota.
Right.
Utica, gotcha.
Because RuPaul keeps making New York jokes
Right.
for some reason. I'm like, girl, she's in Minnesota. 300 people. Give them people they credit. Miss Utica is on the show from there.
They got all the
And
likes.
she was giving, she said something about it being a half cut out dress from the Middle Age, like where in the Middle Ages, or was they wearing this half cut out kind of dress?
Who, what? That would be like me trying to make an excuse for my looks half the time. Yeah, it looked like a couple old quilts that her grandmama made, and they've been in a box collecting dust, and she's like, I'm gonna cut those out and make a sickening dress. No, I don't buy it, Croc.
Yeah, if she would have went full fantasy, medieval, or whatever she was going for with it, I would have bought it. But you're right, Croc girl. Sorry.
Croc. Candy Muse.
Candy Muse. And she was coming out like a tall glass of lemonade.
Yeah, Beyonce style.
Yes. Candy. I mean, Beyonce looked good. I gave a heel to Beyonce when she wore it. So I'm going to give a heel to you when you wearing it.
Oh, yeah. It made me smile. I just started thinking about San Francisco. Be sure to wear some flowers in your... Yeah, she got the little daisies and shit.
Okay.
What was that, like Burt Bacharach or something?
It was with
it really?
Dionne Warwick.
How about that?
Ooh, a bitch knows her stuff. You can't fool me on a music trivia.
We got lots of music trivia this week.
Right.
Candy, I gotta give you a heel. That was cute.
Yeah. Next down the runway, we had Elliot with not one, but two. My fingers are backwards. 2 T's. And she was giving us a Las Vegas cab taxi.
Actually, this was like a bondage taxi. I felt like I'd been bad, Elliot. I'm like, what the hell? I kind of liked it better than Tina's.
I was going to ask, between the two taxis, who do we like more? Tina's was, I think, more drag. Elliot was a full look.
Dominatrix.
I loved that checkered pattern bodice and the gloves, the checkered black gloves. I want those, Elliot. Can you send those to me or make me some?
You know, Elliot, since he's so excited about them damn checkered gloves, I would love to bestow on thee the highest heel.
Elliot, yay! Good for you, Elliot. You're not getting mine heel, but I loved it.
Damn.
Because next down the runway, we had Rosé, and she was smoking.
Smoking, yeah.
Oh my God, when she turned the corner and I saw this, you can confirm I lost my shit.
You knew what it was immediately, too.
Because I think she turned with her back and then revealed the face. Even from the back, I was like, ooh, this bitch is going for it.
I didn't know what it was until you said it. I was like, what is this, alphabet? What are we trying to do here?
or like Alexis Michelle, everything but the hands.
Right?
Oops, shit, I want to talk. I didn't do yellow my hands today.
You got yellow on your fingernails though, girl.
I made an attempt, y'all. This is a lot to get together. But Miss Rosé's look, go ahead.
Yeah, heel.
Miss Rosé.
Dun, dun, dun.
Highest heel!
Yeah.
Oh, you knew. This took it all the way back to my childhood. This was everything.
Yes.
Go girl. Then we had your main competitor, rival, friendly, Pokemon friendly rival in the competition, Miss Denali.
Denali. Sexy little Denali. Denali is giving a full snake headpiece with this like python yellow. It was sick. It was cool.
It was really cool. She made the joke during the judging. She was like, remember Britney's albino python from the video? I'm her now. How old do you feel? I was like, oh, I like when she was doing that. She's coming out as Britney's python.
Yeah.
That's clever. Heel, girl.
Heel. Last, we have Gottmik.
Gottmik. And she was giving me the ultimate crash dummy fantasy. This was salivating.
Yeah, it's funny. You just put that little symbol and all of a sudden it's a crash dummy. I'm like, bitch, I feel like I got whipped by you in Amsterdam in another life.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, this is full leather bondage. And they just put the symbol to be like crash dummy. Oh, cool. All right, whatever.
I'm going to give her credit. She had the black lines to show the articulations of the joints. She had the bodice out. I loved that, like, ghost mesh.
Yeah.
Whips that she had in the hair.
Is that what that was all for? And then like the black,
the lines
on the face,
the articulation of the face. If for you gaming nerds out there, it was full on Cyrax from Mortal Kombat 3 with the dreads and all.
Oh my God.
She was giving it to me. I almost gave this highest heel. This
I was gonna say, I didn't see all that. I was gonna give it a heel, but now I think I'm gonna give it an even like from a 4-inch to a 6-inch.
But that's still not the highest, girl.
Well, I already gave my highest heel, so sorry about it.
Sorry about it. So close, girl. Just not highest heel this week. Yeah.
Now it's time for my favorite of this episode, Brandon and Josh's
tops and bottoms.
Yes.
Yeah. Yay. Okay, so this week it was really easy to put 3 bitches on the top for me. It was difficult to put 3 bitches on the bottom because I only saw 2 that honestly deserved to go there, and I felt they barely deserved to go there.
Yeah, this was a good week and good challenges. I was the opposite. I was able to put bottoms pretty quick.
Oh, okay. Well, let's start there.
Let's start with the bottom. Simone, you know, girl, we saw it coming. I actually put Utica on the bottom because I gave her look a crock. I didn't like her look.
Okay.
And yeah, her challenge was fine, but whatever.
Okay.
And then Candy.
Oh, Candy on
I
the
put
bottom.
Candy on the bottom a lot. We know.
I think you want to put Candy on the bottom a lot.
I mean, Joey J might, but
we know who the top in that relationship is, okay? If it comes out, if they get to it afterwards, if they connect, get their vaccines and that.
get the vaccines.
Okay, if they want to link up later, then. For me on the bottom, I struck, because I was like, Simone, Candy. bam. Because the show is really good at telling you what to expect, not letting you think for yourself.
Yeah.
Because every
that.
time they had Candy or Simone, we had like 3 negative judges' faces during Simone and like 2 during Candy. I was like, okay, those are our bottom 2.
Yep.
The only other one that I could have maybe seen been on the bottom, like I thought Elliot, because I was like, Elliot's didn't stand out, but I was like, what Elliot was given, Elliot succeeded with that, like TikTok Billie Eilish style. So I didn't put a third on the bottom, but on the top, this is the gag. I had Rosé, absolutely. I had Rosé on the top. I had Got Mick on the top because I thought she was the better of the Russian twins.
Yeah.
I actually had Tina on the top.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, Tina should have been on the top because the role of the MC was the biggest role, even bigger than Rosé's. I do think that they were too hard on her. They're like, you stopped lip syncing, you closed your mouth after the end of your note, which I clocked right away, but then I didn't think everybody else would so dramatically.
Right.
But yeah, I wouldn't say that was what kept her from. I thought she was safe. I thought as the Liza, she could have did a lot more.
Yeah.
But I put her safe.
Well, who'd you have on the top?
I had, I had Rosé, I had Got Mick, and I was struggling between Denali and Elliot, believe it or not. And you know what? I did love Elliot's look, the chrome thing with like the high tops.
Oh God, yeah.
So I ended up putting Elliot on the top as a optional.
There you go. That's what happens in Brandon and Josh's tops and bottoms. We're all really verse around here. So you can flip and be on the top and be on the bottom because I had Elliot on the bottom, you had on the top, I had Tina on the top, you had on the bottom. Okay, so we just fully verse here. And the judges are fully verse because some of these made sense, some didn't.
Yeah.
The judges had on the top Rosé, Got Mick, and Denali.
Yep.
Fair
enough.
Okay.
Nobody is going to say Rosé wasn't the winner this week.
Oh, God.
If you think Rosé wasn't the winner this week, I want you to comment below and tell me why, because hands down.
The only other person I could see winning was Olivia, actually. But that would have been 3 wins in a row, which is a lot. Olivia was good, but fair enough. Move on. You've had enough. The judges, Rosé wins. The judges put Simone and Candy and Tina on the bottom and give Tina the pass. So I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense.
And then Simone and Candy are, once again, as that shoulder shimmy shuffle, that Hillary Clinton. They doing it to Boss by Fifth Harmony.
Never heard this song in my life. I'm a little older, folks. I ain't that Gen Z. I ain't in my 20s no more.
Fifth Symphony Harmony, isn't that by Beethoven?
Yeah, right.
It's the harmony of the Fifth.
The harmony of the Fifth Symphony. Yeah, I loved it though. I thought this was a great freaking piece to turn out to.
Whoever's picking the lip sync songs this season, they must have got our notes because these songs have been so much better. This season. Miss Simone and Candy, they both were doing it for me.
It was They
were hungry.
I thought Simone was better. I liked watching her. I should say my eye was on her more often. But it was...
You know what it was? It was weird because I think the first half of the lip sync, Candy ate. Candy devoured the stage because she was kicking her legs. She had the Eureka high kick, as Tina pointed out. She had a fabric flowing. I thought she turned it out. And then at some point, Simone said, oh yeah, that was cute.
That was cute.
It just got to work.
Exactly.
But ultimately, RuPaul says, Simone, Shantae, you stay.
I was like, finally, we send the Candy's ass home.
Candy, sorry about it, girl. You lasted long, then both your mama and your sister did their first seasons. So good for you, girl. We'll see you in New York. We'll see you. And then...
That's the gag. And you know, Candy, like, I know that Candy has heart. And I know that Candy is a hurt little boy putting on that makeup and that dress to be somebody else and give her the confidence.
Yeah.
And you see those moments shine through and it gives her that authenticity. So it is nice to maybe like see Candy have a second chance. But now she's on what, like third, fourth,
this
fifth
is like,
chance?
Yeah, this is a lot of chances because I would have picked Tamisha over her.
We Alexis Michelle and her ass.
Poor Alexis Michelle. She didn't do nothing
And she
to be brought into all
But
this.
she don't even have a throuple drag family in the competition with her. She's just being drug along by the producers because the internet likes her.
Is this? Oh, this is not the Monday Exchange Truly tea.
I mean, love me or hate me, but I'm gonna tell you how it is, bitches.
So there it is. Candy says her goodbye, and RuPaul just said, "No, girl, I know you ratings. Get back in here."
Right, that's all it is. That's all it is.
So on episode 8 of season 13, we still have 9 girls in the
Oh my
competition. So they do a top 4 and no one gets disqualified, nothing happens. That means we still have at least 5 more episodes to go.
Well, good. I hope y'all enjoying booze reviews because y'all starting to subscribe now, so get on it. And I mean, if they still keep dragging this shit out, we'll be here dragging it out too. Just saying.
Pika pika.
Choo! Until next time, we bid you adieu, and I say saluti. That means cheers.